Hold on, are these like kid drawings or are they just like stick?
No, they're kid drawings. They're children's drawings. Did you? Okay, he grabs some crayons and he draws you. What's your name? I need to know your name.
Oh, Robert Ingerton. Just make sure you don't rip that one.
Do me fast talk.
Oh, can I use? No. I'll
Just do it
fast talk.
You make it? Okay. He buys it, and he writes your name in the back, and he circles it 3 times and puts it in a square and then in a triangle. Now we put it on the wall. There you go. Good luck. Do you want me to tear it in half?
Oh gosh.
Oh
Yes.
no, not right now.
So if you disappear, we'll know it's true.
Yes.
And then he just watches you.
His face.
And then I just what hell?
Okay, he follows you all the way to where you leave the building.
Oh gosh.
Like waiting. He's like
Waiting for me to vanish.
Yeah, he's totally waiting for you to vanish. And then you stand at the door as you walk out of the building. So I don't know where you want to go or what you want to do. I mean, do you just head on out, or do you walk around looking for Rockefeller? You search the grounds. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. I mean,
Do I spy him?
Yeah, you would find him if you walk around. You'll find him.
Yeah, because I was just
obviously. There's like a clear area behind the building for like a little play lot. There's not a whole lot there. Like there's not swings or anything like that. It's just like there's some tires on the ground. One has sand in it. It's like a makeshift sandbox. It's like a tractor tire, and they filled it with sand for the kids. There's a couple of like really like teeter-totter, really cheaply built teeter-totter. Some just they need some money in this place for anything. But you don't find anything. I mean, you don't find like a covered well or someplace the kids might have been able to go or anything like that. If they disappeared on the grounds, they're just gone. There's no basement to this building either. You did check for that, I would assume.
Okay.
It looks like it's still on solid ground.
Next closest thing is the hospital, right?
Yeah, hospital's right next door. The buildings almost seem like they're close enough they, at one point in time, might have been connected. You know what I mean? Not like physically connected, but built at
So
the same time.
his search of the orphanage would not have been anywhere near the hospital?
Yeah,
or
they're
would
very
it been
close to the hospital.
A little bit.
Because, they're right next door to each other.
Okay, so like if I searched the hospital, it would be doing the exact same thing he did, basically.
Well, pretty close, yeah. The hospital grounds are nicer than this place.
So the hospital doesn't have any wells or anything?
You don't see anything from the orphanage. It's well-trimmed lawns and that kind of stuff.
Can I pull everybody
He's probably sleeping a lot. Can you what?
Can I pull everybody aside?
Everybody except for O'Malley and her and Miss Ellison, who went into the woods.
She's with us?
No, he went to eat. Adler's, it's just the two of you and Felix are together right
I could have
now.
sworn somebody else was with us. Okay.
Felix is, but you guys could go back to the hotel or round these guys up. You're assuming people probably come back by dinner time at least, if they're not already at the hotel. Go ahead, sir.
I find it really interesting that nobody saw these kids leaving in the middle of the night. I think they're somewhere here in the town or something.
True, but we've seen some strange things. Maybe stranger things are taking them also.
Well, I just got to thinking about it, and that's a very long walk those kids would have had to have made to get to the woods. Surely someone should have seen them. We have to ask around town, see what's going on.
Yeah, you could do that. Here's what you learn from some of the people you talk to. That the sheriff's office has bloodhounds. They managed to get some bloodhounds from a local. Who are trained to hunt and trap, and they did start at the orphanage, at least at one point, searching for some of these kids. It was hard to track them to town because they're on blacktop a lot or cement or whatever. The rumor that you get is that that the trails all led towards the woods.
Okay.
And each of you guys can make me a luck check, and we'll see if we can actually find somebody who might have seen the kids. Felix. Yeah, I'll let Felix make a luck check.
Dang it.
His luck is... Oh, God.
Did you make yours?
It was jammed.
Felix finds a man. He's in an alley. He stinks. Obviously a vagrant or a hobo. He's like...
A vagabond?
No, more of a hobo. Probably like town drunk maybe. He's like... What? When he says that, you're almost overcome by the smell of alcohol from his breath.
Oh, gross.
Felix, do you mind being a mediator for this conversation? I think I need to take a few steps back.
It should be fine, sir.
My God.
So he's going to talk to me?
No, he's not. He said it should be fine. I'm not going to roleplay NPCs chatting up NPCs. This is your guys' job. It's not bad breath. It's alcohol. It smells like...
Oh, okay. Like straight up?
Like almost like rubbing alcohol. It's that strong.
So it smells like there's an open bottle right here.
Kind of. Everclear or maybe moonshine, probably homemade stuff.
Well, what kind of cruel joke is this, Felix? Why'd you bring this man before me?
I was talking to this gentleman, and he said he saw the children last night. Around midnight.
All right.
Where did you see them, sir?
They were walking. There's 3 of them walking down the street, and then this car. I saw a pair of car lights, the headlights of a motor car coming. And when they saw it, they ducked into the alley, and then they waited for it to pass, and then they just kept walking. They walked out and they walked again, and they were walking.
Where did they walk?
They went down the street that way. I didn't follow them. The kids, they don't have the kids. This guy's probably mid-40s, but he's already graying.
Yeah.
Rough beard. He's obviously homeless, hobo of some kind. Like I said, loiterer probably, possible town girl.
Where are the kids alone?
That's just kids. Just 3. There's 2 little girls, a little boy. They're wearing rowdy clothes, but not as rowdy as my clothes.
Which way did they go?
That's that. He points that way, and that's this way.
Okay, so towards the woods.
Yes. Those are on his left. This is a few blocks. This is probably, actually say it's almost on the other side of town. You guys kind of start making your way this way, trying to talk to people. And he says it was around 12:15, 12:30. Yeah. I don't know if they saw me. I don't think they saw me. They're kids. They have little tiny eyes. They don't see very well.
Just...
Oh my god.
Yeah, you take my phone. This guy just keeps jabbering on.
I just talk to him like, we were in the woods during that time. You're telling me the kids got by us?
Maybe there's some sort of entrance to something right before the woods.
It's possible they could have... You guys aren't sure where you were at the woods at around midnight? You just were in the woods looking around? You didn't find the clearing until about 3 a.m.
They could have beat us to the clearing, to the secret area. That I am convinced exists.
Is this all the information you have for us, or do you have more?
I saw this giant bat one time.
No,
It
Jesus.
was really big.
Splatted dog. Thank you for your time.
Thanks. He kind of wandered back into the alley. You don't think he's got any more information.
It's that one time. And a little robin on it.
Okay, but it's good.
It's been accompanied by a little robin.
Actually, he takes the $1 bill and he heads for,
I like your stuff.
he's heading for a restaurant, looks like.
Oh.
Kind of a dumpy one.
Good for him.
Oh, he could buy a lot of food for $1.
Yeah.
That's good.
Probably buy food and more moonshine.
Yeah,
So, there you go. So, you got that. The kids were walking towards the woods sometime not long after midnight, according to this gentleman.
And round in circles we go, Ingerton.
That's what it seems.
You guys haven't found anything new in the woods.
Maybe
You
we
actually kind of wandered back to that clearing again, kind of like, you start walking in circles and you suddenly find yourself back where you started. It's kind of that kind of a
I
feel.
wanted it outside.
I feel like as long as we're in
I
that
mean, I
clearing
wanted it outside.
at
Oh, do you want to go
11,
that way?
Yeah. Just
we should
end up
be able
that
to see what's happening.
Yeah, you can do
No, I
that.
really wanted to walk around.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
So you won't end up at the clearing if you're going to head to the edge of the woods and follow it. What were you two going on about?
He's saying that we should stake out the clearing.
Okay, you think you should stake out the clearing.
Well, yeah, around 11.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You're guessing the police will probably... You haven't seen any cops at all while you were in the woods, so obviously they're combing the area, but it's a big area. There's a good chance you're not going to bump into them. So what do you guys want to do in the meantime?
Dinner?
Sounds good to me. We're also going to need supplies if you really want to camp it out correctly.
You could go to
Very
the hardware
true.
store and buy tents and stuff like that.
One of those deer snakes.
You could?
Can we?
Yeah, you could. Maybe. There is that. It's like a sporting goods / hunting store that you got all the rifles at. So
Let's
they
get
do
some
have
gear.
other. They do. You could get some extra gear. You guys are following the edge of the woods. You kind of are. Where'd you want to start? You started here, literally.
Wherever.
Well, you started in the clearing. That's when you guys split up and headed different directions. So where do you want to go?
Literally.
Easiest way is for you to just kind of show me where you want to end up. Did you want to go like this and follow it? Did you want to straight out, head up this way? follow it in a certain way? Did you want to go? Just where do you want to go in the few hours before dinner time?
At the edge.
Well, you started at the clinic, so you wanted to head this way and then go around.
Yes, I just want to cover everything.
Well, you started here, so where do you want to go? You can go anywhere you want.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, so you're gonna go around this way until you reach a certain spot.
Yeah.
You don't find anything really of interest. The edge of the woods just looks like the edge of the woods. There is a sign that marks where the Nipmuc reservation starts. So you know kind of where you are when you hit that sign. But you don't find anything really of interest, and that would probably take you to get all the way around to here in Nipmuc territory. It would probably make it, if not dinner time, getting on close to dinner time. Oh. Each of you can give me a track check. I'll do that.
You too?
Are you with them?
No.
Okay, then no.
Oh, did you get it?
No, okay. You don't notice anything.
Yeah, close.
Notice anything of interest. Yeah. Footprints in
The woods.
this
now.
kind of thing would be very hard to see. That's why I'm having you guys do a track check instead of spot hiding. Around dinner time, what do you want to do? You and Miss Ellison and Mr. O'Malley.
I say go back and eat.
Okay, so you guys walk back. Basically, you're going to walk back to town. It'll probably be like 7 or 8 o'clock before you can get back. It's a pretty long
I
walk.
love how we're all so realistic about food. It's like, well, I'd be hungry by now.
No, I like that.
Yeah, no,
That
I
makes a lot of
like
sense.
realism in games.
I mean, if you get really into a thing, you'd be like, screw it, I'll skip a meal or two, I'll be fine.
Yeah. But no, like the only thing I don't mind leaving out is bathroom breaks. It's like
That just happens.
Let's start throwing that in.
No.
I've got
not necessary. If it becomes necessary in a game, then I will bring it up. So you gotta pee real bad. Good, that'll keep me awake. You guys have supper. You and Felix, you find Adler at the hotel, right? You probably find Bernard at the hotel. He's ready for another meal, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, always.
Bernard loves to eat. It doesn't go anywhere. He's like a stick. But he loves to eat. So you guys can have supper together.
We already got our tree stands.
Oh yeah, you went shopping for. You didn't want tents, just tree stands?
What do you think? What would we have done?
What's the
Two
plan?
tree
You don't
stands for
have to-
me and you.
You don't have to roleplay.
No,
You just
three.
figure it
One
out.
for Felix.
well, yeah, no, I tell you that I want to be on the ground though.
Oh, you want to be on the ground?
Yeah, because I want to be able to move if I need to.
That's fine. So just a couple of tree stands then?
Yeah.
You don't have to put them up high, do you? I mean, you can just
No, you can put them up
for
for fun. Well, yeah, what's the point though? You want them up high so you're not noticed.
Yeah.
If you put them up 3 feet off the ground, you might as well just be standing on the ground, right?
I just say get tens. Well, I'm not with them. So.
No.
But now,
Two tree stands then.
2 tree stands.
Maybe
Do you want tents or anything? Or
tent or
bedrolls?
two, yeah.
2 tents.
Okay.
I buy 2 tree stands.
Little tents, like little pup tents for 2, or bigger, like 4 or 6 person tents.
2 little tents.
A couple little tents. So it'd probably run you, we're gonna say like $10 to buy all that stuff. And they're just, it's aluminum tree stands. They're very light, but they're sturdy.
Might as well get another tree stand for that.
You want to get 3? Knock it up to $12. Yeah, you can get 3 tree stands and a couple of pup tents.
Jumping down from a tree stand.
You take 1d6 damage per 10 feet that you drop.
Per
Or you'll
10
need, yeah, every 10 foot you drop is another d6.
Do you have a chance of landing correctly?
You can make a jump check in order to try. Let's check.
Jump and roll.
Let's make sure I'm not.
Oh!
I forgot to tell you I was in the circus.
Just like that little kid that wants to be a clown. No, strongman wants to be a strongman.
You just jump out
And I'm
of it.
just like, good luck, kid.
Yeah, good luck
I'm
with
sorry,
that.
it's reactionary to do this. I try, roll down.
Oh, jumping is for jumping up or across. Oh wait, if falling from a height, you can try and make a jump check. It'll subtract 1d6 damage.
Ooh.
So you roll your damage, and then you roll a d6, and you take that much away from the.
So there is a chance of jumping from 10 feet up and not being hurt.
Correct. But even with a successful jump check, you might be hurt.
Awesome.
Saving.
Oh yeah, because it's just it's like rejected, right?
It's
You know,
like, here's how much
5
damage,
minus
and
5.
here's how much.
Well, that got lucky, but
Correct. So you would take 0. You'd hit the ground solid.
Alright.
Now, if you were 7 feet up, would you need to make that roll? Damage roll.
Depends on how you jump. Depends on what my mood is at the time.
Okay.
Don't worry about the rules so much. I'm just giving you a general rules so you kind of have an idea of what you can do. Don't be nice. If you're 7 feet up and you just climb down and drop yourself from the tree stand, you wouldn't have to make any rolls. And you wouldn't take any.
You start just jumping outside in real life. Andy, it didn't hurt. I can do it.
Okay, so you get back have supper. No sign of Matt O'Malley, Daughton, and the other lady, Miss Ellison. Are you staying at the hotel till like 10 or 11 o'clock that night before?
Well,
is that the plan?
How
I'd say 9.
We want to
Go
be
set
at
up.
we want to be at the clearing.
9. If you drive out here, you would only need that's like a 5 to 10 minute drive, and then probably half an hour walk.
We know where
maybe
the
an hour.
clearing is.
You think you can find the clearing again? It'll be a little more. It might be tougher at night, but you think you can find it. You've been to the place like 3 times now. You kind of have a pretty good idea of where it is.
Okay.
So you wait until 9. So you guys, O'Malley and Daughton show up around 8, exhausted, worn out, and can have some supper. You guys can tell them your plan. We're going to camp out in the clearing, by the clearing, however you want to do it.
Before they even eat supper, I'm like, are y'all ready to go out again?
Yeah. You're both exhausted. You're sweaty. You're dirty. Yeah, she just walks by you into the restaurant at the hotel.
It's a surprise.
Did you hear that?
What?
You said that to her as she came in, and she just looks at you and just walks into the restaurant of the hotel. Didn't say a word to you. And you see her sit down and be like, she looks exhausted. Miss Ellison notices this as she's coming in with them. What's O'Malley doing?
I follow. I'm hungry as
She's
well.
not saying anything either. Okay,
Yeah,
Miss Ellison, I think we'll need a bite to eat before we go out. Is that alright?
Sounds reasonable.
And then she walks in and joins you guys for some supper. She looks tired too. You're all beat. It was a lot of walking. You guys eat. Around 9 o'clock, you guys want to head out then? Is that the plan?
Let's do it.
I filled my little thing back up. Of
Your
the
flask?
bars. Yeah, I filled the flask back up.
With what?
Whiskey.
Where? How are you getting whiskey?
Don't they have a bar at the hotel?
Off the tap.
Prohibition.
Really?
They don't sell alcohol now.
I go find that drunk.
You don't know that.
I know that's a joke. Is there any way I could?
Well, your flask isn't empty. I'm assuming you didn't just like go.
Hands gone.
I'm assuming, we'll say it's still half full. You've been
Okay,
taking
great.
nips and stuff. You don't get drunk when you're out walking around, but every once in a while you're like, oh, that, I don't know. So 9 o'clock, they have gear they put in the car, like these aluminum rigs of some kind. They've got some big rolled up, what looks like tents. Looks like they're planning to stay for the long haul. Is everybody going?
Heck yeah.
Okay, Miss Ellison's got her lantern again. She's got more kerosene for it, and so it's ready to go. You guys drive out here again to Hollingsworth Mill, and head out for the woods.
How many?
Okay.
Wait, a meter is how many squares?
Each of the squares is 5 feet.
So basically, just this square and a little bit into the next.
Is a yard. It's 2 yards. What? No, meter's less than 1 of those squares.
Okay. Gotcha.
Screaming.
Why are you screaming? Okay.
They're all surrounding me.
Okay. As you get to the mill, there are several police cars there, guys.
Okay.
There's 2 police cars there, and it looks like part of the mill has been like there's a giant hole in the side of the building.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. There's 3 or 4 policemen there. One of them standing by the car, and he's writing something down in like a book as you pull up. He kind of looks at your vehicle, and then he just goes back to what he's doing.
Okay.
Where is that? What building is it?
What happened here?
This is at the mill.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna get out and go see
Yeah.
if I can't talk to them.
It's not the cop. It's not that cop that was in the
Yeah.
office. It's just another cop. He's like, what? What's the matter, sir?
What happened here?
We don't know. Looks like a collapse or something. This part of this wall got. It looks like it almost looks like it's torn out. And part of the office in there was smashed. We're not sure what's going on, actually. And you kind of look, and it's like that part of the wall that the office was up against that you met Curtis Evans in. And it almost looks like it has been like physically ripped away and dropped on the ground. And then it looks like the stuff in the office looks like it's all smashed around, like something was like something knocked down all the stuff that was in it.
Oh god.
Is Rockefeller right beside him?
I don't know if you get out of the car. I'm assuming everybody was getting out of the cars to notice this
I
thing.
see each other like best friends.
Yeah.
Come on.
I guess we don't have to worry about that now.
I'm gonna go look at the hole and look on the ground.
Okay, you walk over there. There's some police officers in the. You looking on the ground? Give me a spot. There's some police officers who are doing kind of the same thing. Okay, there are giant hoof prints on the ground. No, giant ones. You know the ones that you guys dealt with?
Yeah.
Would be like horse footprints?
Oh.
These are more like this big. It looks like it's heading towards the woods. Go figure.
I think get these guys and be like you. And
Okay, you're pointing it out to everybody?
I'm
Okay.
terrified.
We have to go set up now.
These are really big hoof prints, guys.
I am freaking out.
really big.
Like a
I'm
mastodon?
excited to be the hunter now.
That's actually a good way to, yeah, like an elephant-sized footprint or even a little bit bigger.
Oh my god. I'm not ready.
You spawn. One of the police officers was looking at one of them, and he just kind of like, and then he goes back to looking to writing down
I want to
what
know what left
happened to them now.
Do you all have men following these prints into the woods?
That's not print.
Well, what is it then?
I don't know. Anthill. I don't know. Some kind of weird geographical. I don't know.
Is there like multiple ones though? Is there only one print?
No. There are several, but they're not
That's
set
a
up.
lot of ants,
Okay,
though.
it's not look. It doesn't look like. It's
Footsteps.
like it doesn't really look like footsteps.
It looks
There's
erratic.
like too many. It's like an odd number of legs, maybe.
Oh god, no.
So it really, you guys have seen some weird shit. Yeah, those are giant footprints. To a cop who's never seen anything weird,
I'd let them know.
I don't know what
I'm
the
gonna
hell
start
that is.
going.
And it's also dark out here. It's pretty dark. The cops have flashlights, but it's 9 o'clock at night.
That's how I play my game.
Um,
Let's go.
I want to do something fun.
Is that what your character does? Your character's
There is a police officer. He's on. There's a telephone inside the office, and he's on the telephone. And he's like, really?
It's totally rational.
He said that. He looks really doubtful about what he's apparently hearing. You guys all noticed this. And then he's like, okay, well, thanks, Ethel. Thanks, yeah.
Walk over
And then he
and talk
hangs
to
up.
the man.
Yeah, you can. The cops aren't. There's not. It looks like some kind of a collapse. Your guess, people think it's a collapse. It's not a homicide area, obviously. And there's no blood. You don't see any blood in the area. Keep that in mind, too.
I'm not trying to eavesdrop.
Yes, sir.
But what was that about that was unbelievable?
Well, it's part of an ongoing investigation. I don't know if I should tell you. You want to try to persuade this guy or anything? Yeah, okay. How do you want to persuade him first? Tell me how you want to do it.
Well, we're trying to investigate where the children are. This may be connected, no matter how wild it could be.
You're grabbing him by the shoulders and shaking him.
I'm like tapping him.
It could be. Go ahead and make your persuade check. No, that's okay. We'll see if he makes his, and if he doesn't.
I made it.
Okay.
I mean, 70%.
Well,
78.
apparently Curtis Evans was working here tonight, and he made a telephone call, and he said something was ripping open the walls, and then Ethel, who's one of the operators here in town, says she heard like this tearing noise and screaming, and he said, "It's got me," and then that's all she heard. So obviously Evans, maybe he caused this, maybe, and he's trying to point the blame somewhere else. So we've sent some officers over at his house, and we're going to check that.
Well, he's not gonna be there.
Well, we're going to see if he left. We're going to see if he left quickly.
Jesus Christ! I'll walk off.
Is your friend got a problem?
No, he's just a little overreactionary. Now, just so you know, we are searching for those children, so if you see a flare shoot up in the air, that means we've found them.
He looks very confused at that, but he's like, "Oh, okay. If we see a flare, we'll come and look for it. We'll investigate. I'm sure we'll be here for at least a couple hours trying to figure out what the hell happened here."
Yeah, and if there's a bunch of bandits or people doing devil... Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to say...
You can say bandits.
Okay.
He's just trying to be somebody he's not. He's like, "That's how the rich people talk, right? Oh, those roguish bandits."
people abducting children or those moonshiners. We may need assistance.
I guess it could be connected. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out. Just
Trying to make it sound urgent if they see
he's kind of looking you guys over, and you notice lots of guns on certain people and rifles in people's hands. Do you have any kind of like a rifle?
I mean, could I do a conceal check? Because I got like...
You probably better do a conceal check. What have you got? You got the giant flare?
Yeah, I got the flare gun I just mentioned to him, so...
Okay.
Like, and that one's like in the front.
The dynamite itself.
You have the dynamite in your belt?
No, I've got
Oh,
like
thanks.
3 sticks on
In the
me.
back somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it just a general conceal check. We'll see if he notices any of this stuff.
20 doesn't matter. 22. And then 40.
Out of 40? Yeah, okay. He doesn't give you a second look. You know, he's like, just be careful if you're going out in the woods. And yeah. If you find any of those kids, let us know. Find Curtis Evans. And he gives you like a description. You know what the guy looks like. But he gives you a description of Curtis Evans. Okay. And then he goes back to what he was doing, which is apparently checking the place for evidence or something, or noting the weird tears in the building. The rest of you guys, did you all head on after the tracks? You're going to wait for them? It's up to you.
I thought you already left, didn't you?
She started walking that way, but nobody followed, and so she slowed
I'm prancing
down.
along the path.
Yeah, if everybody else is gone, I'm going with them.
If you guys run, if the people that were in the back run, they'll catch up with their friends. You can see them heading towards the woods.
We have the gear with us?
It's kind of a catty corner path, like this direction to the edge of
I don't know if we
the
can
woods.
do it.
Well, we can help.
Are you still taking the deer stands and the tents and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So you're loaded down. Yeah, Felix will help carry that stuff, and you managed to catch up with the rest of the group because Miss Daughton kind of led the way when she saw the tracks, right?
Well,
I thought
it
so.
would be a
And Miss
sack.
Ellison was with you too. And you guys head into the
Carrying a
woods.
small sack with dynamite and plunger.
Yeah, you can do that. You could bring the crate. It's a wooden crate about yay big, and then there's a couple rope handles on it if you want to go that route.
What's easier, do you think? I would think the sack would be easy.
Yeah, you could have a sack for them if you want. The crate would be safer.
Great. Oh, okay, yeah. Is it black powder?
No.
Okay.
But if
Well, yeah, I'll just keep it.
the blasting caps could go off via like hard shakes and knocks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They
So
don't.
definitely.
They don't do much. They're not. I'm assuming that the dynamite already set up with the blasting caps, which is extremely dangerous.
No, just the 3 on my belt.
Okay. So the blasting caps can be detonated with a hard shock, but they don't do much damage. It's like
Well, yeah, these have
it'd be
fuses.
like one of those M60 firecrackers.
Yeah.
They can fuck you up,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. It's not gonna like you probably won't die from it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're heading off into the woods. Adler, quite hesitantly. I don't want to go. I take my life.
I keep reading Adler's there. I don't hear from him at all.
Yeah. I've
Adler's
got.
very quiet, but he's always watching. He's always listening.
Yeah, he's the psychologist.
My eyes. Are
He's trying to evaluate everyone constantly.
I played my psychologist, I just kind of sat there.
That's my sanity.
Okay. All right. So so you head towards where you think the grove is. You'll be able to find it even at night. You've got some flashlights, I'm assuming, and Miss Ellison has her lantern and what?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if like while we're walking, we could hypothesize maybe the giant goat person now is Gracie. Is that her name?
Gracie?
Gracie Portman. Yes.
Gracie. Because apparently, he was one of those kind of guys. Maybe she was seeking revenge.
Horrifying.
Just like a little chatter while we're walking.
That is the absolute last thing I want to hear.
Internally, I think all these
True,
things
because
are-
then we can't save her.
This is a motherly statue in our organs. What is that? Oh god, Oh, I was like, what?
You're starting to hear children singing as you get close to where you.
Wait, to go. I was at the back of the line, but like someone's behind me, so I'm still push me to the front. Let's go.
Okay. So you're starting to hear singing coming once you get fairly close to this grove.
I stop and prop with the rifle
What?
against a tree, like against a tree.
Oh,
You can't see the grove yet. You're getting
Not
close
even with
though.
the rifle's range.
No. Well, you're looking through the telescopic lens.
Yeah.
There is some movement and there is some kind of like, it's not really very bright light, but it's like a dim. It's kind of just a dim light that doesn't appear electric.